to Trevor's library. Welcome to the library, y'all. Well, this book is from the Colonel Chris. That's what I'm gonna call him right now. And this book had me thinking about my existence on Earth. What am I doing here? What is, you know what I mean? My purpose. What is God got me here to achieve, to do, to assist in? And this was a dope book, man. It was real dope, and we're gonna do more stuff like this, more visuals and more reviews to books that's in my library. But let's get on into it. Let me play a little snippet of the audio so y'all can tell me what y'all think about the book.
Aim to be a zero. A friend of mine was once in a crowded elevator in Building 4 South at JSC in Houston when a senior astronaut got on and just stood there, visibly impatient, waiting for someone to divine that he needed to go to the 6th floor and push the button. I didn't spend all those years in university to wind up pushing buttons in an elevator, he snapped. Incredibly enough, someone did it for him. This incident made such a big impression on my friend that I heard about it, and probably a lot of other people did too. For me, it was a cautionary tale about the pitfalls of ever thinking of yourself as an astronaut or a doctor or a whatever. To everyone else, you're just that arrogant guy on the elevator craving significance. Over the years, I've realized that in any new situation, whether it involves an elevator or a rocket ship, you will almost certainly be viewed in one of three ways. As a -1, actively harmful, someone who creates problems. Or as a 0, your impact is neutral and doesn't tip the balance one way or the other. Or you'll be seen as a +1, someone who actively adds value.
Which one are you, a -1, a 0, or a +1? That was a cold statement if y'all listen to it well, but the way I'm gonna break it down is like you never know who's in your presence or why you should treat them different or why you treating them differently. Don't treat nobody different, man. You never know the individual who presents you in and the opportunities that he may have for you, or he may can offer you, or put you in a different position. You never know who that individual is. And a lot of those people, they don't dress up in fancy clothes. They don't drive fancy cars. The one that can give you the opportunity that could change your life. And it says a lot about ego too, and individualizing. Like to get to where you really want to go, it's going to take a team. It's always going to take a team. You can't do everything on your own or by yourself. But who am I though? Some people would rather be alone or be on their own. They wouldn't want to have team effort. But that was a dope part of the book. That was a part of the book that really interested me. And I bought the audio version and the physical version of this book also. So Colonel Chris, if you see this video, I salute you. My brother, holler at me though. Purchase my book when I release it. So another thing that was intriguing about this book was him talking about doing simulations so they can be comfortable in situations. And I was thinking like, should I do like simulations of records that I'm doing, put myself in uncomfortable situations so before I get in that situation, I can be comfortable? It only makes sense. They do simulations before they go to space. And by them doing them simulations, when they get in that rocket and go to space, they're comfortable. And he was saying, like, think about doing that in all aspects of life and how that could better you or have you better prepared for what is in front of you. But this little snippet I'm about to play isn't a part of the book. It's just a video. I seen him talking because when I get into individuals' books, I start researching them on YouTube. I start researching interviews and conversations they have so I could further learn what's going on and what they've been through. And not this video I'm about to play, but something else that intrigued me that I'm starting to hear more and more as I read these books is sacrifice. How people sacrifice time with their family to achieve the success and to do the things that they really want to do to get to where they're going. They sacrifice their family time and being with their family. And as you get older and realize that, that plays a part on how important is this thing I'm really doing that you may enjoy. That's cold, but that's something that I'm starting to see in a lot of books. But let me be quiet and play the video.
That every single person you meet is struggling. I didn't know that then. You tend to see other people as completely formed individuals. I still do sometimes. But to recognize that everybody you meet, every single one of them, no matter how expensive their suit is or how serious their expression is, they are looking for significance. They are trying to do the best they can, and they fail regularly. And they're within their own particular battle of their own life. And so cut them some slack for that. Don't let them off the hook, but recognize the shared nature of being a human being, and let people be themselves, make some allowances for them, treat people a little more kindly as a result.
Everybody is dealing with something. Once you realize that everybody's dealing with something, you can minimize whatever you're dealing with, because whatever you're dealing with may be minuscule to what someone else is dealing with. So, man, that was a good perspective in that interview and that conversation that he was having. And if you're listening to this podcast, the audio version, come subscribe to Trevor Jackson TV so you can see the visuals. And if you if you're looking at the visual and you wanna, you know what I mean, just ride to work or whatever and listen to the audio version of this podcast, go over to Apple Podcasts or Spotify and subscribe to that channel so you can be notified on the audio version, the mastered audio version. I appreciate y'all, man. I rate this book 4 out of 5 stars, and go purchase it, man. Holla at your boy. Peace, love, and abundance. You know the rest.